Hey guys, Void Forever here with another computer tips video, and today what I want to show you guys is how to disable Windows updates in Windows 10. Now for those of you that would rather read about it and look at screenshots instead of watch the video, I have created a blog post as well that has all of this information in it. You'll find the link up on the screen right now and also down in the description below. But for the rest of you, let's go ahead and continue. So the reason for this is most people can only defer upgrades for a very short period of time, but eventually those upgrades will run. And I've seen lots of problems where people are, playing games, they're working, streaming, doing a great big huge project, and all of a sudden Windows decides that it's going to run updates. People have lost work, some people have lost game progress, some people it's just an annoyance. But the problem with Windows 10 Home is that you cannot disable Windows updates through the normal control panel interface. However, it is still possible to disable them, it's just kind of hidden. And I'm going to show you guys how to find that today. Now, there are a couple of disclaimers that I want to toss out there before we get started, and these are very important. First of all, this is primarily for Windows 10 users. However, Windows XP, Vista, 7, 8, and 8.1 can all use these exact same steps to disable Windows Update. It's kind of unnecessary on those OSs though, because they still retain the ability to disable Windows Updates through the the control panel. Second, this is not hacking your computer. We're not going to be using third-party tools. You're not doing anything illegal. The tool we'll be using today, the Services Console, is built directly into Windows. You just have to know where to look for it. Number 3, this does disable your ability to receive updates, just like I said. It also disables the ability to receive new features that Microsoft may put out, but most importantly, it disables the ability to receive their security updates. Again, this is not permanent. You get to choose when you turn it back on, but I would not leave Windows Update off permanently. Those security patches are fairly important. And the fourth thing is, this will not affect your ability to update or install other types of drivers. If your video card driver gets updated or your webcam, anything like that, you'll be able to install those drivers while Windows Update is disabled. So with those out of the way, let's go ahead and jump in, and I'll show you guys how to do it. It's very quick, it's very simple. So you'll see we're up here on our desktop. I got a ton of icons, let's just ignore those. The first thing that I need you guys to do is open the Run menu. In order to do that, what you want to do is hold down the Windows key and push R. Now, for those of you that might be running Windows on a Mac through Boot Camp, your guys' Windows key is actually the Command key. So Command plus R will bring up the Run menu here. If anything is typed in here, go ahead and delete that out of there so you have an empty box. And I want you guys to type in services.msc. No spaces, no quotes, anything like that, just services.msc. And go ahead and hit Enter or push OK. Here's that Services Console that I was talking about. There's quite a bit of information in here, but really we're just interested in one thing, and that's Windows Update. So on the right-hand side, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there you see it, Windows Update. Now currently you'll see mine says disabled because I don't want Windows Updates running while I'm doing this video. That would be kind of annoying. But I'll show you guys how to go ahead and disable it. First of all, you're going to double-click or right-click and go down to Properties. Currently, 99% of you probably say the startup type manual. The first thing you guys want to look at, though, is the service status. Mine currently says stopped. If yours says stopped, you're good to go. If yours currently says running, you'll notice that this stop button is actually clickable. I need you guys to go ahead and click that button and wait until this says stopped. Once that's done, again, back up at the startup type, drop that down, set it to disabled, click Apply, click OK. Confirm that you actually did disable it. Take a look at the startup type here, and it does say disabled, and that's it. Windows Update will not run again until you choose. You can shut down your computer, you can turn it off or turn it back on, you can leave it running for weeks at a time. Windows Update will not run until you come back in here and turn this on. Now to turn it on, you just reverse the steps. Again, Windows key R, I'll show you how fast it is. Windows key R, services.msc. Scroll down. There's our Windows Update. We're going to right click on it, Properties. We're going to switch this now from disabled to manual. Do not set it to automatic. Do not set it to automatic delayed start. You won't hurt anything, but those are not the right choices. The correct choice here is manual. Click Apply and OK. And there you go. You can confirm again under the startup type that it now says manual instead of disabled. Now Windows Update will run just like it used to. It'll check for updates every once in a while, and it will install them whenever it wants to. Once you've done your updates, and you can even run them manually. If you want to come under here and click on Settings and Updates and Security, you can now click the Check for Updates button if you'd like. Once you've done that and you've installed your updates, you can come right back in here and disable it one more time. So that's it, guys. It's that simple. Hopefully this helps some of you. If any of you guys know somebody who has had that issue where they've lost work, or it's just annoyed them where Windows updates started running and they had to sit there and wait for an hour before they could actually use their computer, please pass this video off to them. Hopefully it'll help them. But I do want to stress that you should not leave Windows updates disabled permanently. In this day and age, with all of the security threats and malware and viruses out there, getting those security patches from Microsoft is extremely important. Antivirus, unfortunately, these days is not enough. So please, make sure you are running your Windows updates every once in a while. That's it for me, guys. Again, I hope you liked the video. Go ahead and subscribe to my videos for more tips as they'll be coming out, and I will talk to you guys later.